Ladies and gentlemen, it's Andrew here with Xxxtentacion. Welcome back to another video. Now, before we get right into the video, I do want to say that I was gonna live stream today, but apparently that isn't gonna happen. Since this video came out, Xxxtentacion, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he apparently made a recent video, I think it was yesterday, named Sad. And you will not believe the subliminal messages in this video. But before I actually start giving my own opinion and actually, talk about what I'm actually seeing, what the video is showing the masses out there, is that the video is based on himself, battling himself, battling his, I guess, inner self and all that kind of stuff. But he is also, I guess, talking to a demon. So right there should give you an idea what his video really means, and that he is indeed probably involved with some occult, because it can't be a coincidence that he's actually talking to a freaking demon in this video. But, so the video starts with two eyes and a black screen, and then Xxxtentacion goes into his funeral, right, to meet with his dead self. And I'm gonna call him Xxxtentacion because I don't really know how to really pronounce his name, alright? Just for the sake of this video. And then he says, or the demon says, "Why do you love?" Which could reference, obviously, why do you want to share love to the children out there in the world and all that kind of stuff. And then the video goes on. He goes up to his dead self, and then the demon says that this is not my world. Which could obviously reference that he is probably not from this world. Xxxtentacion could actually be, who freaking knows, a reptilian? I mean, who freaking knows? But it says you're not from my world. And then all of a sudden, the video goes to this scene where a demon is literally actually giving demands to Xxxtentacion. So right here, he says, "Here is my demand." And then by there he says, "You will spread love throughout the world, praise and joy into my name, and change the overall cycle of energy we are digesting." Now this has a lot of references. The demon is obviously saying you want to spread love throughout the world, which pretty much means the deception of the Antichrist, because that's what people are pretty much deceived right now. The masses out there think love is love, and that there is no God, and that we should just love each other. That's what every celebrity fucking idol says and all that. That is a huge deception against the masses. And then it says that praise and joy into my name, pretty much referencing Lucifer, to praise, joy, and love into his name, the Antichrist, which is what the Antichrist is coming in. Antichrist is coming into the world as love and peace. And then it says, change the overall cycle of energy we are digesting, which pretty much, I guess, if I was to believe, referencing to reptilians, how reptilians are digesting our systems, right? From, like, anger, and pretty much from our hatred in our world, and from our dump down of our society. This is why they're spreading love and all that, because this is how, the Antichrist is coming in. And then this other scene says, "Blessing be upon those who have come to this visual presentation with good energy and love rather than malice." Obviously referencing, again, the great deception, making people believe that they're being blessed by watching this video, although they're actually being brought astray into hell, which is pretty much what they're doing, because they're deceiving people, thinking that they're already blessed, when in reality they're living in sin. And then it goes on to the next scene saying, again back to the funeral, saying, "The world will soon be more loving. You will see." Again, and I can guarantee you the world will be more loving, but as the Antichrist, if you get what I'm saying, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. People are gonna be going against Christians, and we other people, right? Other people, truthers, are pretty much going to be in freaking FEMA camps, or just pretty much assaulted and insulted, because all the masses out there are going to think we're pretty much, spreading hate throughout the world, because love is going to be everything by the time is, I don't even know, 2030, I don't, who freaking knows. Then the next scene comes in, and he shows his eye. Obviously he's fighting himself, and then he automatically, the screen, the camera goes right into his freaking eye. Again, like always, we see that symbol everywhere, the all-seeing eye, the eye of Horus, the devil's eye. Then we see a clock, again, what I can tell, meaning that time is ticking, Jesus is almost coming, the Antichrist is almost born. And then what do you see after the clock, after it's done ticking? Well, you thought it right. It's a freaking light. I mean, how many times do we have to hear the word light and light? I mean, how many times? It's literally in almost every music video. And what this light is referencing to is the birth of the Antichrist, right? We see the all-seeing eye, of course, a big symbol. The time is ticking. After that time is done ticking, we see the birth of the Antichrist, right? The Antichrist rises, and now everyone is deceived. Everyone leaves their religions and worships this so-called Jesus Christ, right? This so-called God, aka the Antichrist, the devil himself. Then the next thing comes in and it says, to amount to the light you can become. Again, there you have it, more reference to the light, aka the Antichrist. To amount to the light you can become. Again with the Antichrist. I mean, it's unbelievable how many times we have to hear and see that word. Because that's what the light means. The light means Lucifer, the Antichrist is coming in light, power, love, peace, and security, I guess. That's literally the Antichrist. That's what he's coming. That's why you see a lot of references to light, because the Antichrist is coming as the light. I mean, how many times do we have to keep seeing the same symbols all over and over and over again? We see the eye, we see the triangle, we see the black and white Masonic checkerboard symbol. I mean, we see them all the time. It's literally in every music video. Celebrities like Katy Perry, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Eminem. I mean, you name it. Every damn celebrity out there and from Hollywood. I mean, you can do your own research. I'm not here to freaking talk about Hollywood, but you can do your research on that. Hollywood has a lot of secrets for you to tell, so yeah, you may want to do some research on these celebrities, because these celebrities are nothing but satanic scums, and what you're told about them isn't just that. They're not just singers, they're not just artists, music artists, they're not just, rich people. There are satanic scums who perform actual satanic rituals. Alright, believe it or not, but they do. Now, here's an example of a satanic scumbag, a Satanist, which is a YouTuber by the name of Xxxtentacion, which pretty much is a YouTuber. He's common known for 3 a.m. challenges videos. And he freaking performed actual rituals in his videos, which is absolutely insane. And here's another video that I would like for all of you to see, and that is the iPad GOAT. That is also explaining, I guess, a lot about the light of Lucifer and all of that. I mean, that video also has a lot of symbology regarding the second 911, the second coming of the second attack on America, or Babylon, right? Now, before I wrap out this video, I do want to say I'm not sure what's really going on with Xxxtentacion right now. All I can tell you, though, is that there's something going on, especially with this sad video, or with his new video release called Sad. I mean, there's a lot of strange things going on. It could all be a distraction. Again, this could all be some kind of plan. Maybe they planned this out. Maybe they wanted people to think that he died, so then they can make this video so people can watch this video and then get deceived, if you know what I'm saying. And the Bible spoke of this, that no man shall be deceived, in a lot of Bible verses. And a lot of people are being deceived, especially with this new release of Xxxtentacion's video. Now, does this mean that he's still alive? Perhaps. Does this mean that he's still dead? I don't know. It's just this is all strange. This is just controversial, folks. Nothing is confirmed here. But what I can tell you, though, is that in this video, there's a lot of subliminal messages regarding the rise of the Antichrist, and of course him fighting his inner self, and again the rise of the Antichrist, and of course the all-seeing eye, and of course a demon, which is not a coincidence, as we all know. And I don't know if you know this, but Xxxtentacion also has, in a Snapchat post or Instagram, where he actually has a hat where it says Team Satan, and it has 666. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if any of you know that, but I'll have a video link down below in the comment section, so you guys can check that video out. But anyways, folks, I might live stream sometime soon. probably maybe tomorrow, Saturday. I'm not really sure, but I'll be talking about a lot of stuff. Anyways, folks, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to share because it's very important. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.